Hi, this is Jackson Hogan for RealSkiers.com and RealSkiers TV, here to talk to you today about powder skis, the fattest skis on the marketplace. The ones that are designed to float and cut through powder and make it absolutely effortless to ski all day. I think that's the biggest differentiator of why you get a powder ski. Your legs last longer because you won't be so deep in the snow, you'll be riding higher. And you could say as a category, that powder skis have more in common than they do in terms of differences among them. I mean, that's an easy way to look at it because after all, they are predominantly a surface area, a gigantic surface area. The more surface area you have, the higher you ride, the more you float, the less you sink in, and the more you skim across the surface. But hiding behind this seeming similarity is actually an incredibly diverse offering. There's an amazing number of sensations available even among these skis that otherwise seem rather similar, at least in terms of their dimensions. For example, let's take the Rossignol Super 7 RD. RD stands for Race Department. This isn't your Papa's Super 7, which is around 112, 113 underfoot. This is 120 underfoot. And the RD stands for, by standing for Race Department, they're trying to say, beware, caution. And this is something to consider about all the skis in this category. Some of them send you little signals like only coming in one size that tell you they're meant for serious skiers, fall line skiers, not somebody learning to ski powder, somebody who already knows how to ski powder. If you look at the shape of this Super 7 RD, you'll see that by modern standards, it's almost straight. That tells you this guy is not steering very far out of the fall line, and that most steering that's done in any sort of short radius is going to be smeared or swiveled. Also, we have another ski here in the Enforcer 115 Free from Nordica. This ski is also a one size only. It's over a 190, it gets a 191, and it's one size only. Again, signals saying, caution, this is not for the learn to ski powder skiers. This is for someone who already knows how to do, as we say, the do-si-do, and actually go to a high edge angle were they on hard surfaces. But with these powder skis, you tend not to reach for a high edge angle. For one thing, it's a long way away on a wide ski. And for another thing, you want to generally keep your feet more or less under you so you have more agility, and use the smearing capability of the ski to make it more maneuverable. That's certainly the case with this Dynastar Proto Menace in a 118. I skied this not long ago at Mammoth, and I was remarkable how easy it was to ski because you just skimmed across the surface. You never sank as much, and if you needed to make a short radius turn, like around a tree or around a slalom pole that's keeping you from going into a designated no ski zone, you just swivel them, and you quickly can come around the corner. So they're much more agile and much quicker in negotiating short turns than their wide girth would lead you to expect. That's certainly true here with the Spur from Blizzard, 125 across the beam. So it's got plenty of surface area. And you'll note the curious characteristic here, this is a pair, and they're not mismatched. They're deliberately asymmetric in order so that you could ski powder at really high speeds without the fear of the uphill ski suddenly getting a mind of its own and saying, how about we take a tighter radius, which would not work well at 30 miles an hour in deep snow. So this is once again a no-nonsense, one size fits all, but that all is not all inclusive. It means all really good skiers and posers need not apply. When we look at other skis in the genre, we'll find Salomon lightening their weight by using a weave of carbon and flax. They're constantly improving this ski. This QST 118 is light, maneuverable, but not wimpy. It's strong and powerful, characteristics we'll see again in a second when we talk about the head core. The Atomic Bent Chetler is their athlete ski. Chris Bent Chetler, who skis out of Mammoth, is a stunning artist. And what's curious about this ski is it's not just rockered tip and tail, it's also rockered laterally at the tip and tail. So you can do things like butter off your tips, not something that I would personally find myself doing. But what's curious about this ski is while it looks sort of wild and wacky and with a double rocker technology for people who want to really surf not only forwards but backwards through the snow, it doesn't ski funky. It skis like a wide, really good, really easy to adapt to ski. And that's another thing about these skis is you don't have to change your technique to ski these wide powder skis. You just have to have your feet wide enough apart to accommodate their extra wide underfoot dimensions. The head core is made with graphene. That allows head to make this ski incredibly lightweight despite its girth. And in a 117 underfoot, it is a wide, powerful ski that belies its lightweight. You probably can't name the head series that came before Core because Core has been such a star, it's really blotted out our memory of what came before. But this ski is certainly one to look at when you're looking for maximizing lightweight and maneuverability in deep snow. And finally, I love this ski. I wish I could say I've skied it. It's been my white whale. I've been chasing this ski for 3 years because I love this cutout honeycomb cores. It reminds me of old honeycomb core Hexcel. But this particular cutout, I think, is just part of the whimsy that you find in a lot of line skis. This Pescato is also 125 underfoot, so you get a ton of ski. And if you could look closely enough, you'd notice they've mimicked a scale design on the ski. Again, an example of line sort of free-spirited approach to deep snow powder skiing. This is Jackson Hogan for Real Skiers TV and RealSkiers.com.